What's up, Diet Badass fam? It's your boy Percy Robinson coming at you with another smash hit video. Before we get started, I want to say to the new people that are joining, welcome to my kitchen. You are always welcome here. And for the people that are returning, welcome back and thank you all for your support. Now today we are in the kitchen. No, wait a minute. Today we're not in the kitchen. I'm talking about last night. So I made a masterpiece last night and it tasted amazing. I had a craving for some Mexican food. So I was like, you know what? I just didn't feel like going and giving them all the instructions about what I wanted, what I didn't want. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to the store and I'm gonna buy everything that I want and I'm gonna create it in the house last night. But anyway, so in this video, you are going to be getting a lentils burrito. Yes, I made a burrito out of lentils. Lentils, vegan cheese, vegan sour cream, all that goodness that your body needs. And also on top of that, I made some Spanish rice that I'm going to be walking each and every one of you through. And then I made my own homemade pico de gallo. So I know you guys are gonna enjoy this. So last night's dinner was amazing. It tasted amazing. Everybody in the house loved it. I was the champion. Just playing. But people were just like, man, I don't even miss the meat. But we'll see how that goes. But anyways, y'all know what time it is. If you eat good, you live good, and you feel good. And I'll see you on the other side. Peace.
Okay guys, before we get started, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. That would be much appreciated. So right now what I'm doing is I'm sharpening my knife because I'm going to be doing a lot of cutting. We're going to start off with a green bell pepper. We're going to make some nice slices and we're going to chop them up into small little cubes. Before, I didn't really know how to properly cut a green bell pepper, but this way pretty much works for me. I'm going to wash it, take all the seeds out, and then I'm going to make these little slices and dice. For this recipe, we are going to use a half of yellow onion. And just like with the green bell pepper, we are just going to make nice small size cuts because this is going to go into the Instant Pot and we're going to saute it all in the Instant Pot. I want to make, the pieces nice and small. You can cut it however you want to do it, but I want to make it nice little pieces so it doesn't get in the way of the lentils. This next option is optional, but you guys know me. If you've been watching my content for this long, you know I like to bring the heat, but not too much heat because I'm going to take the seeds out. The seeds is what makes the jalapeno really scorching hot. So you can leave the seeds in, you can keep the seeds out, or you don't have to have a jalapeno. It's your choice. Now guys, this is how simple this Instant Pot works. I just set it to saute and I hit the start button and I'm ready to rock and roll. Of course, I gotta wait until it heats up, but it makes life so much easier. And if we're talking quick meals, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very quick meal that you can make under 45 minutes. So I added my olive oil, I added a little garlic, and everything that I chopped up on the chopping board. And I'm just going to mix everything around until it's time for me to add the seasoning. I saute everything for about 2 minutes until I add the seasoning. So what I'm doing is I'm adding a little bit of cumin. Well, maybe not a little bit, but a lot of it. And then I'm going to add some garlic powder. Add some smoked paprika. This is going to give it that smoky kind of taste. And then I added some chili powder with a little bit of salt, Himalayan salt. It's a mineral, ladies and gentlemen. It is good for you. And then I'm going to add some crushed peppers to it. I like how on each bite it's going to give it that peppery kind of taste as well. And it's going to blend well with the chili powder, the smoked paprika, and the Himalayan salt. So I'm going to do about 2 cups of lentils. And to get them like a nice kind of solid, you don't want it too like watery. With the 2 cups, I'm going to add 3.5 cups of water. And you'll see why in a minute. So as I open it up, this is the product that you guys are going to get. It's not all watery, and it's going to be nice and sturdy inside your burrito. It's not going to be falling out. So this is a perfect consistency that we are looking for. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as we took the beans out, it is time to make the pico de gallo. A lot of people think this is so hard to make, but this is actually really easy. It's just probably 3 or 4 ingredients, depending on what you're putting into it. I should have put some jalapenos in it, but I ran out. So we're just doing what we do. So I just cut up the cilantro nice and fine. I use a white onion. Again, I'm just using half of it. I'm slicing it up really, really small slices because I don't want big chunks of onion, in my face. You know what I'm saying? And then after we slice and we dice the onions, we're going to add about 3 tomatoes, 3 small tomatoes. Now you can cut the tomato up however you want to cut it up. I just chose it this way because it's just the easiest way to do it. I may be wrong on how to cut it up, but this is the way I do it, so don't judge me. Anywho, so yeah, like I said, we're gonna do 3 small tomatoes. Bam. And we're gonna put everything into the bowl. And as we put everything into the bowl, we're going to do the last step. And the last step just consists of 1 or 2 limes. Or, like I said before, just taste as you go. You know what I mean? You wanna taste everything as you go. Once you got everything in the bowl, you want to give it a nice little mix, get all the flavors nice and infused. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we got fresh pico de gallo. Now it's time to make the Spanish rice, my favorite. So as you can see, I have the tomato bouillon with the rice, white rice, an onion, and some tomato sauce. So what we're gonna do is Just like we did with the beans, we're going to set it to saute. We're going to add the dry rice with some onion, and then we're going to add some oil, mix everything. What you want to do at this point is you want to get it nice and brown and toasted, every grain of rice nice and brown and toasted. And right after you do that, we're going to add the tomato sauce. Now the tomato sauce, once it's added in there, we're going to give it a nice good mix. Make sure everything is nicely coated, just like that there. So we added 2 cups of rice, so I'm adding 2 cups of just plain water, and then I warmed up some water, and I'm putting some of the tomato bouillon inside, and that's another 2 cups. And then you know what's going to happen next, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I did a little taste test to see where I was at. I put the top on the Instapot, and in a few minutes, we're gonna have Spanish rice. And voila, just like that, Spanish rice on deck. Oh, it smells amazing, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, this recipe, it only takes about 45 minutes. And look at the gorgeousness. You know how we do. I made it nice and fancy. God, this part right here, I totally hated eating in front of the camera, but you know, I do what I do. But anyways, thank you everybody for subscribing to my channel, liking my channel, and supporting my channel. I appreciate each and every one of you. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, peace out.